I've been climbing for a while, and one of the things that I've started realizing recently is that the word beta is a pretty loose definition, and it changes from person to person. Most generally, people use it as a way to define the information they use to get up a climb, but I think each person interprets that in a different way. So today I thought it might be fun to do a little bit of a deep dive on one specific problem and see how I approach it and what I'm thinking about when I'm on the wall. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of pausing and starting because there's a lot to think about in a short amount of time. So the climb in question is this black one to the left side. It starts off on some pretty comfortable jugs and a good right foot. And the first thing I'm thinking as I see this next hold is that it's far away and I'm going to have to stay fairly low and close to the wall to be able to have the wingspan for it. So a little bit of awkward shuffling on the start holds. But that reach was very close to the wall, and I'm making sure to keep my chest in hard by using my hands to pull myself into the wall. A lot of shoulder movement there. I can stand up a little bit once I establish this left foot, and so I stand up quickly because I know that the next hold is going to be a little bit harder to catch. What I'm thinking right now is putting down a lot of pressure on the left foot to be able to stand up and have this tension lock in exactly when my right hand lands on the hold. And as soon as you hold onto that right hand, you kind of know whether or not you're stable. So at this point, I feel confident in walking my feet over. And moving on to the next hold. This hold is pretty good. It can be a little tricky, just because your left hand is right above your left foot, and so you don't have too much counterbalance. But once I stand up on this left foot, I can get my right foot stabilized and get my right hand up to match. At this point, I'm trying to think about what is left on the climb. Once the left foot is planted here, you can find the right foot. I missed it on my first go, so that's a little bit of an imperfection I want to clean up on a future go. But with both feet planted here, your base is really solid and you can go for this hold. And I immediately flip into this right hand and I catch all the swing in the leg there to avoid, trying to swing off my chest or off my shoulders and put too much weight on that left crimp, because while it's good, it's not going to catch me if I put too much weight on it. Here, I put my foot on the wrong hold, another small mistake. Climbing up to the crimp, and then these two crimps are excellent. You can hang off of it, you can probably campus to the top if you wanted to. So I tried to get a little creative here with my footwork. So I found a weird foot jam in this narrow slit. It's not the greatest, but like I said, the crimps are so good that you don't really need it. Thanks for listening on to my Yap Sesh, and then we'll see if we do another one of these in the future.